make it to the top, God did.
Khaman Maluach was just drafted 10th overall in the NBA draft.
The 10th pick, Khaman Maluach.
He was incredibly emotional because his journey to the NBA is unbelievable.
I had the whole continent on my back, giving hopes to young kids, inspiring young kids, and the next generation of African basketball.
But we should also expect to see more players like him in the league in the future.
I didn't envision this because I didn't know what basketball was.
Not only has he played basketball for just 6 years, but the journey started with him walking 45 minutes to the nearest basketball court. Khaman was born in Rumbek, South Sudan, but grew up in neighboring Uganda, where he lived as a refugee. As a 13-year-old, Khaman was noticed for his height and was invited to a camp organized by a fellow South Sudanese basketball player, the Chicago Bulls legend, Luol Deng. This camp was the first time Khaman touched a basketball, but there was a problem. He didn't have sneakers big enough to fit his size 14 shoe, and the first time he played basketball was in Crocs. Seriously, in Crocs. In many major cities around the world, you're never far from a basketball court. But for Khaman, playing in Uganda meant a 45-minute walk to the nearest court, and much of his learning of the game happened on YouTube, watching his favorite players like Giannis Antetokounmpo and Joel Embiid. How does somebody who never touched a ball until they were 13, who had to walk 45 minutes to play, get this good this fast?
The orange ball has taken me so far.
While kids elsewhere have abundant resources, it's hard to beat raw talent, hard work, and a mission bigger than yourself.
I believe it's a gift God gave me to impact other people's lives and to change my family's life. My long-term goals is putting Africa on the map, man. Africa has a lot of undiscovered talent, and I feel like there's a lot of kids out there, and all they need is an opportunity.
Khaman's determination has paid off so far. After the Luol Deng camp, he earned a scholarship to the NBA Academy in Senegal, played 3 seasons in the Basketball Africa League, impressed scouts at Basketball Without Borders, and signed with Duke as a 5-star prospect.
Oh my goodness! Khaman Maluach!
Khaman was raw talent becoming unstoppable, and now he's bringing those talents to the NBA. Khaman's unbelievable path shows how important it is to create opportunities for young athletes across the continent. And if his journey is any indication, all players need is a chance.
It down.
Siakam spins off, punch with a nice fake. The collision.
At the start of the 2024 season, there were 17 Africa-born players on an NBA team. Khaman isn't the only one with this journey. Joel Embiid, former MVP, only started playing basketball at 15. Pascal Siakam just played in the NBA Finals, but didn't touch organized basketball until he was nearly 18 years old.
Siakam on the attack, counted, and a foul.
These aren't feel-good stories about potential. This is African excellence rewriting the game.
I want to be a Hall of Famer. That's one of my long-term goals.
Maluach, the future Blue Devil, knocks down a 3.
The future of basketball isn't being developed in elite academies. It's learning on YouTube.
If this is what I gotta do in the next 3 years for me to be in the NBA, I'm gonna do it every day.
It's playing in Crocs and still dominating.
I never cheated the game. I just did everything the right way.
Maluach.
He's going to take it.
Do not go in there.
On the African continent, the question isn't just who's the next Khaman Maluach. It's how many more like him are coming.